Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
What's up, everybody? It's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out level 14, Cirith Ungol for Lego Lord of the Rings. And I'm sure I slaughtered that name, so you Lord of the Rings fans out there, please take it easy on me. As I've been stating through this series, I'm not the best with names and wordings of fictional characters. Anyways, so we're basically going to walk you through this and show you how to get through the level after this quick cutscene.
Let him go, you filth.
Alright, I wanted the spider fight, and I got it. Woo! Alright, right off the bat, we notice two things. One, this guy means business and slams the ground and leaves this crazy green trail of nastiness that seems to follow you no matter where you are. I think was kind of pissing me off, and I apologize for my noobness now, because it's bad at times. My timing on the jumps was not that great. But also, if you, you'll probably see it again here in a second, but on the top left side of your screen, there is a mini kit floating around, so we'll have to address that in free play, but just want to make note of that now. Another thing I want to point out is that for whatever reason, I was confused thinking that this blue guy is an enemy, and it took my son yet again to go, "Dad, he's on your team. Stop hitting him." And I said, "No, he's not. He's not. Who is that guy? I don't remember this guy." And then he goes, "Press triangle and switch to him." And as you can see right there, I switched to triangle, and sure enough, that little bugger was right again. So, listen, he's going to have a job working with us as soon as he can talk himself without being ridiculous. So, he talks a lot of trash right now. He's not ready for you guys. I mean, he thinks he is, but he's not. So, all right. So the rule of 3 applies here, and we once we hit the spider 3 times after slashing and bashing him, basically he gets pissed, smashes his head down, and goes stunned. You go up and you hit the action button indicated on your screen, and then at this point, the 3rd time he'll go up top. You got to use your light to throw at him, which will then bring him down to the ground, as you just saw. And then you got to reclaim your light, which seems to respawn and do whatever the hell it wants, and grab your sword at the same time, which I was having problems with. I was running up and tapping circle, tapping circle. There you go. I just pointed that mini kit out for you in case you missed it in the beginning. And here we go. We're going to move on in. We got to stun him with the light and then hit the action button once he goes in. And the bad news is he picks us up and starts slapping us around. But the good news is we get him right in the culo.
Killed another one, has she?
This fellow ain't dead.
Get into the tower! Hands off! That shiny shirt! That's mine!
Let's go into the Great Eye.
I don't take orders from stinking Morgul rats!
Sam, they took the ring.
Begging your pardon, but they haven't.
Somebody put a shirt on this guy. I'm getting a little uncomfortable. He's a little too small to have a shirt off, if you know what I'm saying. People get charges and go to jail for that kind of stuff. I ain't trying to be, you know what I mean? Nah. Alright, so right off the bat, we'll use our elven rope to pull down the chandelier, which then gives us access, and I didn't realize it at first, but you got to hit the top of the chandelier up there. There's a little gold part, and you can see it, highlight it, and knock it down, and it knocks the bad guy through and allows that stuff to happen. So make sure you smash everything in sight. Also, you want to take note of the Gimli crack in the wall there that we'll come back for later, and also there is a save and continue. And you can see the mini kit outside the window flashing there, so we can only assume that once you smash on that left panel there, it will take you out onto a ledge of some sort, or you can walk your way out there. So we'll climb up just because we're firemen by nature, and then we'll slide down the pole because we hear that's what you're supposed to do. Wah, wah. All right, what's up there, DJ Howley and Daniel D22? Man, look at this. Commander Ramirez. It's just like a shout-out-a-thon over here. DJ Howley's actually the one of the owners of UrgentFury.com. Not really related to Lego, Lord of the Rings, or Lego on any caliber, but if you're into shooters and tournaments and clans and stuff like that, UrgentFury.com is the place to go. So for all we know, you could be watching these videos. They got a nice little spot for us on their website where we put all of our videos. So if YouTube's ever down or anything, you might be able to catch us on UrgentFury.com. Hopefully Shane's watching and he'll appreciate that little shout out. And John and Ace too. Can't forget the other two owners. Good people over at Urgent Fury. Alright, so smash everything in sight. Once you get it all through there, you'll both jump on the handles, pull them down, the door will open, you'll proceed down the stairs. Take note of the mini kit and the 11,000 plus coins up there, studs, not coins, but also take note of the green leaves indicating a Legolas or potentially a spring boot jump. So we will quit looking at that and we'll move down to the guys down below. Now, you got to whoop everybody down here to move on, and we'll show you here in a second, but we have kind of a minor little glitch where one of the dudes gets trapped on the stairs. In fact, you can see him already. Maybe it's not a glitch. Maybe it's just programmed for him to come stand there, but once you take everybody out down on the floor, it's supposed to initiate a small little action sequence, and we couldn't figure it out at first, but then we thought, oh, well, we got to go take that guy out, and yet again, my little man, Speed Racer, definitely pointed me in the right direction. Dad, don't forget that guy on the stairs. Oh, okay. I'm on it. And as soon as I do, watch what happens. If I can get up the stairs. All right, look at that. Boom. Doors come busting open. Coins or studs go flying. And we get to move on into the next room. All right, once you hit the ground, make sure that you take advantage of that save and continue, because we got quite the task ahead of us here. There is 4 pieces of equipment or items that we need to obtain, and they're all not just your average easy items. Now, if you've been following the series, I've mentioned that there's been a few glitch points along the way, and this level in particular is actually one of them. It didn't prevent me from passing the level or anything like that, but what it did do is it kind of screwed me out of a mini kit. And we'll get there in a minute, but as you saw a second ago, a spider web kind of was formed, just like that guy right there that I just smashed. And you can see I got 2 of 5 now. And one pops up here in about 30 seconds, and we cannot get it. It's, for some reason, invisible to my collision. So every time I try to slap it or ruin it or whatever, it doesn't matter what weapon or what character I use, it does not allow me to get it. So I'm hoping that when I come back in free play or even load in again on another time, whatever, that it'll allow me to do it, because right now it does not. As always, smash everything in sight. We will be going for the true adventurer status on this as well, which is only 54,000. However, you know, we did have to work pretty hard to get that 54,000, so not a lot of room for missing things if you don't have the multiplier and you're worried about getting that on your first run through. So as we continue to smash everything, the spider actually grows in that left corner right over there, just to the left of those 3 boarded up windows. And like I said, we'll get there in a minute, but it's kind of a bummer that I didn't get any mini kits on this level. I didn't find any other ones. But we do find quite a few spots that we can tell we need other characters for, but we did not succeed in getting any of them. So, bummer deal. And I feel like it's the game's fault. Alright, so we took out the one guy down low. We actually got the guy back there. We threw the rock and hit the sewage or whatever that was and made him run a jump in the shower, and we picked up his armor while he was doing that. You can see we got 1 check mark up above, and we need to grab 2 more pieces of armor and 2 more helmets. And you can see there's one of the helmets on the guy right there above us. Basically, we're just cleaning house, working our way through, and then we'll present ourselves with the first task, which is starting a fire right there. And I am too consumed with smashing everything up that I don't really think about pulling on that lever there. You definitely want to pull that lever with the coins right there, because it will actually take the fire to the next level and allow you to get a little higher. We can talk to those guys as soon as we have all the stuff we need, but we don't have it yet. And here is that pesky spider web. Not sure what's going on. Why? I mean, it's exactly like all the other ones. I was unable to find a 6th spider web, so to speak, because to me that's number 5. Well, technically so far in the game it's number 3. We haven't found 4 and 5 yet, but we will get to those in just a second. 4 is actually right above it. A spider grows right upstairs on that staircase, literally right above it once we get there, but we is not there yet. And like I said, I tried both characters. I tried different. I tried the elven robe. I mean, I get squirrely here. I try, everything I got. Nothing works. I was just totally confused. You guys want some elevator music while we're waiting? Alright, we're moving on. Psych. Alright, we can't push that yet because the tiles on the little slider there are not correct. We have some work ahead of us, so we'll come over here and jump on this, which then, like I said, takes the fire to the next level. Drops everything down so we can continue to build on this catapult. This is awesome right here. We launch a hobbit. Ready? Boing. That's pretty fun. Except for we launched the wrong guy. So we'll get the right guy going up there. Get that elven rope to climb up top. Knock those barrels down, which then takes homeboy out and allows that helmet to be ours for the taking. We're going to go ahead and smash everything, check everything out. So there's number 3 that we've been able to get, but technically that's the 4th one we found. Hopefully you're at number 4 by now. And so it's tricky. It's one of those, you have to be invisible type situations, so we know that we have the cloak. We'll have to bring Frodo up here, but how do we get him up here? I just don't know. We'll go down and collect our purple stud, though, because that'll help us get to where we need to get to. Without that stud, it would be real difficult to finish. And now check that out. So we've got one of the costumes complete. We've got a helmet and armor. Now we just need to get the other ones for a homie. And now he can climb up as well. I don't know why he didn't do it on his own, but now we got him up here. We'll go ahead and switch to our cloak to get by secretly. It's nice that the AI stops right there. It's convenient that Sam does not walk through and spoil that for us. But now we need Sam to get over here. So before we can actually get him to come over here, we need to go up top, smash some things around a wee bit. And check it out. We just built ourselves an item. We'll put a rock and a handle together, and we got a rock hammer. Now, one thing that kind of tripped me out, though, is that it didn't add to our list of items or anything. So I'm not sure if that was another glitch or if it was just simply a task that needed to be done for this mission. Regardless, though, we have now opened up the access to the other helmet, which I'm going to drop and then let Frodo pick up and put on, which then gives us checkmark number 3. So I was hoping that maybe we could use that hammer to do some damage on the little slabs that are for Gimli. Yeah, definitely get up in there and smash some stuff around. You never know what you'll find when you can't see stuff. In our case, we didn't find much. We are almost to that stud requirement, which is nice. We're also getting kind of close to the end of the level, which is also cool. All right, we'll smash that down, and then we'll push this down as well, which then will give us access to rebuild those tiles and push that all the way around. Ricola! All right, and there's the other spider. So hopefully you've had better luck than we did, and you are at 5 now. I returned to it. I still can't get it. I'm not sure what the heck's going on with that. So hopefully that's not an overall glitch in the game. But yeah, leave us a comment. Let us know if you got it or not. Then rebuild these tiles up. Collect all your rewards from that. Rebuild this other one. You'll push it over, and then one by one, you'll knock those open and get the stuff you need. In the first one, you'll find that there is a nice little present for you. I'm not quite ready for that. Look at me. I'm trying to do like flying leaps, and I'm trying to Gallagher it, you know. Smashing it with a giant hammer. All right, walk in there, and you'll get the blacksmith design. And push it down a little further, and we'll find ourselves a purple stud. So, and then last but not least, we'll open this up, and we've got the last item we need, the armor. I almost called it a shield. And I'll take one last attempt at that. Take one peek at everything else. You know, I didn't even think about trying to smash those silver things with the hammer, but I can't imagine it works, huh? Let us know. What's up, Cynical? Cynical's another one of my 503 affiliates. He is currently not involved in any of our shooter aspects, but still carries the spirit of 503 over in the hockey world. Him and a couple of other guys. There we go. We got both costumes and everything's good to go. We're going to clean up those last couple of studs there and say our piece to these two and watch a quick cutscene.
We did it, Mr. Frodo. We made it to Mordor. It's him. The Eye. We'll never get through unseen. Come on.
Nice nose.
Let's just make it down the hill for starters.
On there, Gonzo. I think he's got the Ricola horn up in there. I think that's where that sound's coming from. Oh, yeah. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it again. So we beat the level. We did it, Mr. Frodo. We also got Frodo in the orc disguise and Sam in the orc disguise. So that's nice as well. Oh, and not forget the old Snagnut. It's like Zagnut. I think they were thinking of candy bars when they created his name. I bet you they were. True adventurer status, which, one more time, a quick little reminder, was 54,000 studs. And unfortunately, we got robbed of that spider web, so we didn't even get ourselves one mini kit. We'd like to think that we could have, but we didn't. However, we did get the blacksmith design, which is the mithril ice bow. There's been a lot of talk about that on the web right now, so that's a good find for us. We'll talk more about that in another video, I am sure. Collect a couple bricks. It's always nice to add those bricks in there, you know what I'm saying? Schmeagle likes them. Me precious. Alright, that was a bad Smeagol. Bad Gollum. Whatever. Alright, that's going to go ahead and wrap up Lego Lord of the Rings Level 14 walkthrough and Cirith Ungol. I said it again. I probably murdered it again. Regardless, forgive me. And feel free to, you know, tell us what you think. Tell us if you had any issues with that spider web or not. And hopefully you're looking forward to the free play where we come up and clean up all that stuff anyways. Feel free to comment, vote, subscribe if you like what we're doing. We're available for your liking and following pleasure on Twitter and Facebook. And as always, until next time,